Module 3. ChatGPT and AI bias issues. In the future, it may be difficult to know what is real or fabricated by AI when it comes to video, audio, and text content. Anyone anywhere in the world will be able to create stunningly detailed images, videos, novels, news articles, and much more simply by asking an AI system to do it. Deepfakes refer to images and videos that have been created by AI technologies to mimic famous people. As the technology becomes more advanced, there develops the chance these could be used for financial or criminal advantage. The invention of the printing press made the mass dissemination of knowledge possible, leading to a cultural and intellectual revolution. AI is also having a profound impact on society, changing the way people work, learn, and interact with each other. Much research is being performed to understand bias creeping into AI models, which is a significant drawback to the technology's usefulness. As an example of bias, ChatGPT will tell users that Alan Turing is the father of computing, but the reality is Charles Babbage was widely considered the father of computing, long before Alan Turing was even born. AI tools like ChatGPT are reflections of their programmers and data. They are not conscious, and any intelligence they display has to be programmed into it by someone, and those sources of information are influenced or biased by humans. What sets ChatGPT apart from a simple chatbot is that it was specifically trained to understand the human intent in a question and provide helpful, truthful, and harmless answers. Because of that training, ChatGPT may challenge certain questions and discard parts of the question that don't make sense. A research paper related to ChatGPT shows it was trained to predict what humans preferred. The researchers explained, many machine learning applications optimize simple metrics which are only rough proxies for what the designer intends. This can lead to problems, such as YouTube recommendations promoting clickbait. So, the solution they designed was to create an AI that could output answers optimized to what humans preferred. To do that, they trained the AI using datasets of human comparisons between different answers so that the machine became better at predicting what humans judged to be satisfactory answers. ChatGPT is specifically programmed not to provide toxic or harmful responses. Therefore, it will avoid answering those kinds of questions. An important limitation of ChatGPT is that the quality of the output depends on the quality of the input. In other words, expert directions, prompts generate better answers. Another limitation is that because it is trained to provide answers that feel right to humans, the answers can trick humans that the output is correct. Many users discovered that ChatGPT can provide incorrect answers, including some that are wildly incorrect. The moderators at the Coding Q&A website Stack Overflow may have discovered an unintended consequence of answers that feel right to humans. Stack Overflow was flooded with user responses generated from ChatGPT that appeared to be correct, but a great many were wrong answers. The thousands of answers overwhelmed the volunteer moderator team, prompting the administrators to enact a ban against any users who post answers generated from ChatGPT. The flood of ChatGPT answers resulted in a post entitled, "Temporary Policy. ChatGPT is banned." This is a temporary policy intended to slow down the influx of answers and other content created with ChatGPT. The primary problem is that while the answers which ChatGPT produces have a high rate of being incorrect, they typically look like they might be good. The experience of Stack Overflow moderators with wrong ChatGPT answers that look right is something that OpenAI, the makers of ChatGPT, are aware of and warned about in their announcement of the new technology. The OpenAI announcement offered this caveat: ChatGPT sometimes writes plausible-sounding but incorrect or nonsensical answers. The announcement also made the following points. 1. During RL, reinforcement learning, training, there's currently no source of truth. 2. Training the model to be more cautious causes it to decline questions that it can answer correctly. 3. Supervised training misleads the model because the ideal answer depends on what the model knows, rather than what the human demonstrator knows. The controversy surrounding bias in AI models is most obvious when it comes to matters of politics and so-called culture war issues. David Rosado, an academic researcher, ran an analysis of ChatGPT through 15 different political orientation tests to diagnose ChatGPT answers for political viewpoint, and 14 out of 15 of those tests demonstrated that ChatGPT had a liberal or far-left liberal bias in its responses. In January of 2023, it was reported that when prompted, ChatGPT was able to respond to a user's request to successfully generate a poem praising President Joe Biden but refused to generate a poem when similarly requested when the topic was former President Donald Trump. Experiments which indicate that the system is prone to political bias appear to be a result of the viewpoints of its human trainers. The success of AI models like ChatGPT in the future will greatly depend upon their ability to self-identify human bias and remove it from their responses.